what you mean. Breaking through glass cages inside of me. Surfing and swimming in a never-ending sea. Finding missing puzzles to keep. Crack the cracking for everyone to sleep. Illusions walking and living like zombies. Allowing people to play with my mind like chess piece. Stole the key to my psyche. Now for years I just wanna hide me. Deflowered and free. Initiations with time. Hello, this is your girl. Let me hear it back with another reading. This message is going to be Jupiter and Aries transiting for this 2022 to 2023 year from May to May for the sign of Libra. Okay, if you're new, welcome, and returning, welcome. Please be sure to hit the like, share, subscribe, and notification bell so you know when new videos are dropping. Make sure you leave a comment below as well if this video has resonated for you and how it has actually resonated for you. If you're looking for a personal message, you can find the link tree in the description box below and book directly on Square, or send me an email regarding what type of reading you would like to have. All right, so let's get into it. I am the High Priestess Luminescent, and I have the power to manifest my desires in alignment with my divine assignment. Sterle messages that we have for Libra energy regarding this Jupiter and Aries transit. What divine messages do we have for Libra energy regarding this Jupiter and Aries transit? There's something that you need to know about the relationships that you start in the next year. They're going to be very important to the next 12 to 13 years of your life. And you can either use these relationships to help propel you forward into the future that you've been working on, or you can create relationships with people that keep you slowed down and in the same position that you were a year or so ago. Okay, so for Libra energy, Aries is completely opposite. So this is representing your relationships, your one-on-one partnerships. So this is about, of course, initiation. This is a whole new Jupiter cycle being started. So reset your, just like I told Virgo, to reset your settings when it comes to relationships. Let everything go from the past, from now all the way to the past. Let all of that shit go and just start all the way over again. And you may be looking to do that, and you need a confirmation or affirmation if it's the right thing to do, and it is, because this is a whole new cycle. You don't want to hold on to the experience now that Jupiter in Pisces has completely finished. It will retrograde and go back into Pisces for a second, but that's just because we will need to be reevaluating what are some of the things that we did not release. What experience are we still holding on to in the fall when the retrograde back to Pisces come? But it's going to go back into Aries for the remainder of the year, going back into next year in May. So this is a very important time for you to get focused on what Spirit has for you and let go of any and everything else that happened before now, because it played a part in getting you where you are, but you don't want to keep using that as a reason to move the way that you do when you have all brand new experiences coming to you in one-on-one form. Okay, I also see this too as, well, let me just pull some cards. Okay, so overall message for you is 10th house, the world. So this is about career, or how you show up in the world, your leadership abilities, your self-discipline, your ability to follow through, and your integrity. What is changing is your 6th house routine. Interesting. Okay, now the sign of initiation being complete, because Aries is an initiative sign, is the 4th house, roots. Okay, so there's going to be a change in your family dynamic. All right, and overall energies is Mercury, mind. Okay, definitely. Okay, so the overall energy being Mercury, mind, the number 3, magic. Okay, so your mindset towards who you tend to partner with starting now has to be completely different than what it was before. Jupiter is all about experiences and having faith. So if you have faith and reprogram your mind to have faith that the new experiences that you're set to have during this Jupiter cycle are ones that's going to continue to uplift you rather than bring you down, you have a better chance of success moving forward. So your overall message being the world, like I was saying, this has to do with you being on stage, you being in the forefront. The 10th house is the world, meaning society, who you are in the public eye. That's what your focus is. So if your one-on-one partnership or relationship is how you're going to show up in the world, what type of career changes you need to have in order to be more successful, that would definitely support you. Okay. Well, you want to have one-on-one relationships with people who are going to enhance this part of your life instead of keep you in the judgment. It's time for you to start making decisions on what it is that you're actually going to do moving forward, because something is being two of wands here at the bottom, Aries energy. This is about being open to new doors or walking through a whole new a new doorway is being opened up. A new option or a new doorway is being opened up, and you kind of got your pick of whatever you want to do. I mean, of course, Libra energy, all the options, all the things that you may want is always sitting here at your feet ready for you to make the decision. It's just that you need to wake up and realize that you're the one that's in control. You need to wake up your inner guidance, get back in touch with that to help and support you in this shift or this change that's taking place all over the world, because the way that the society is going to be ran is going to be completely different than it was ran in the last 250 years. So with that change, that means the art of life is going to be way more prominent as well as important moving forward. So if there is something that you've been sleeping on, it's time for you to wake up and get to it. All right, so what's changing is your routine. Okay, you got the 4 of Wands here with the routine. So the way that you build yourself, the way that you present yourself, the way that you team up with people, the way that you merge your divine masculine, divine feminine energy, the way that you stand tall, the way that you exude your confidence in the decisions that you make. You're moving in a way that's way more stable and connected to your overall joy, happiness, and contentment. If you have, and 6th house is also job, so if you have a stable job but you're not happy, then you need to start making the decisions to put you in a space where it's not going to feel like work. Okay, that's what you want to be focused on. You may be teaming up with someone with your job. You may have create a partnership or trust, you may have a partnership, or you may end up working with someone on a project. Make sure that whoever you're working with, again, going back to the overall message here with the world, is that it's going to be somebody or something that's going to support what it is that you're looking to manifest. That's the vision that's in your mind. You want to bring it from the ethers down to the physical reality. So you want to make sure that you are partnering with people, projects, situations, events that are in alignment with what it is you're meant to be doing. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we got the 9 of Pentacles. So it's been a long time coming. You've probably been waiting for this partnership for a very long time, or you've probably been working on this project for a while. This situation here, it's taken a long time. This is Capricorn energy. It does take a while to something is taking a while for you to release, so that the stability in this routine can really take root. So if there's anything you've been holding on to, there's some type of perspective, because Jupiter is all about perspectives as well. There's some type of perspective that you've been holding on to that's been stopping you from doing certain things that you really want to do, and it's been taking you a long time to cycle out of it. But Pluto being in Capricorn at this time, it is retrograde, but it's about to move into Aquarius. It's going to be kind of easier for you. Pluto here in the world, Pluto is helping break down the barriers that have kept you from doing the things that you really want to do. You just need to start practicing every single day things that have to do with your chosen career path, not the career path that was chosen or forced onto you. Okay, so let's look at this roots. Okay, so the sign of initiation or being completed is that your house or your roots. You got the Nine of Swords here, anxiety. This is Mars and Gemini energy here. So, and then look, look at you at the bottom, right here, Justice. Okay, so there's something that if you've been worrying or stressed about your family or taking care of your family, because what's going on in the world right now doesn't really align with, you know, the values that you have when it comes to taking care of your family and how you would like to do things, that's okay. Because like I said, things are still changing. Pluto is breaking down walls, and it's that Capricorn energy squares Libra, because even though Capricorn and Libra energy together does create like the perfect, you know, justice system, however, the square in itself is a challenge, because although you're allowing spirit to help balance things for you, you still have to be disciplined enough to know when it's time to make the decision and stop holding yourself back or holding like the energy, like being fixated or only wanting to start the same thing over and over and over again, to the point where you're so good at starting something you haven't finished or completed it yet. And that's the thing that all cardinal signs kind of have an issue with, as well as the mutable signs, is you can the cardinal signs, cardinal has the ability to start new things, but do they finish them? Mutable energy has the ability to wrap something up, but when do they let go so the initiation can take flight? You know what I'm saying? The fixed signs knows how to hold space or hold it down, you know, hold down the fort and allow the energy to grow. But at some point we have to cut it off and let it go and transform out that situation. So every modality has its ups, its lights, and its dark, of course. But for you, with this square, with Pluto being here, you're really being asked to let go of starting the same cycles over and over again and initiate something else. So it may be an issue that comes to, you know, generational wealth or just money or taking care of your family. You're trying to get out of this stressful situation, but just as, boom, two different scales right here. Okay, not only will things be right or be righted for you to be able to move forward in the way that is needed for you to move forward, physically the material part will also show up as well. So you can stop grieving about all these things that you've kind of like been holding on to. Okay, you kept feeling or thinking things were supposed to be a certain way and it didn't come up that way. You need to be open and release those pre-programmed ideas on what your life is supposed to be like, because you're gonna need to start moving along and taking better action towards the things that you want to do. You can't be stuck on something not going the right way when you have a whole door of opportunity waiting for you to just walk through with that Two of Wands that we saw. Okay, so this could be this could be reflected in your one-on-one interpersonal relationships, where you want to walk into mentally, logically, it's sound for you to start a relationship with someone that you feel is the right person for you, but because of society or because of, you know, generational thinking, you keep trying to restart the same cycle the same way over and over again, but you're not getting the results that you want. Is because you need to change, you need to transform how you see yourself in the world that you want to create, so that you have the justice or balance you need to move forward. If you keep trying to use a system or some type of formula that's not working for you, and then you keep ending up unhappy, why would you keep using it? If it hasn't worked for you in the past, why would you want to keep using it now, thinking it somehow is going to change? You have a whole new routine that's going to bring you happiness and joy standing right next to you. All you have to do is stop worrying about what your family or how your family is going to turn out, because everything is fine. And if it's not now, it will be. Justice will be served. Okay? You just need to get on it. And if you have a hard time being open to new relationships at this time, your relationship with the world or society in your career life is going to display the same thing, and it's not going to stop there. It's going to spread everywhere. If you can't start a new relationship with your career or your business, you're going to have a hard time starting a new relationship with someone on a romantic, platonic, networking, associate, friendship type of level as well. And you don't have time for that. You're social. You have a way of allowing things to happen in your favor. Stop blocking it. Okay, you got someone here, you got a situation here that can live. The routine is to build something that's going to make you happy. If the routine is making you happy, why are you worried about your family, what they're going to think? Like, these swords that are in this picture are not really there. It's a figment of the imagination of an overworked, tired mind. So I also advise you to get as much rest as you can, because you don't want to lose your mind trying to figure out something that doesn't need to be figured out. All you got to do is take some action. And Jupiter in Aries is going to give you the confidence in your relationship with people to say and do the things that are necessary to, again, bring balance. So yes, here we got the gorilla. Take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members, because I'm pretty sure you worried for nothing. Like, I just feel like you're worried about something for nothing. You want the support, but you got to trust in the divine for the support that you need, not people. The divine will bring people, including your family members, in to support you where you need the support. Okay, so Libra energy, that's what I have for you. That's your message for this yearly transit. At the end of the transit, I feel like there's going to be something you learn about your family or your family life that's going to heal you, so you can go back to being happy again. All right, thank you so much, and until next time.